Hi, my name is Haley, and today I'm going to be talking about the values of my Italian family. And so, those the values that I'm going to be focusing on are self direction, high uncertainty avoidance, and benevolence. Just a little background, my Italian family side is on my mom's side of the family, and it is the culture that we're more in tune with, the culture we do more things with, and we focus on more in our family, just because it's such a big side of my family. Um, so first, for self-direction, the textbook definition is all about the needs of an individual. So to survive and thrive, individuals require autonomy and independence, and human beings need to be capable of independent thought and action. So that's always been a very important thing in our family, where our family has strived to help us be independent people and learn to be independent adults. They have had us go out into the world and work on buying our own stuff and getting jobs and just um, paying for ourselves and growing enough to learn how to take care of ourselves so we're ready to leave the house when it's time. And then another thing that we've done is we have learned to find ourselves. So this is a picture, this is my artifact for their self-direction. And this is a picture of me in my soccer team. So this has been a huge part of me, soccer. I did that for so many years, like 10 years or something like that. And that was a big thing in our family, was just learning how to do new things and try new things and going out and trying as many things as we could until we figured out what we liked. So while our parents wanted us to become these independent and adventurous adults, my family also strived to make sure we were careful about things as well, which ties into the high uncertainty avoidance. In our textbook, it talks about how in cultures with high uncertainty avoidance, people try to minimize unknown and unusual circumstances by implementing and following rules and regulations. So for us, we grew up in a house, in a Christian household. All of our grandparents are Christians, we're Christians. And so we've gone to church and we have learned those rules from the Bible, but we've also learned rules about how to date and money and bedtime and how to dress appropriately from our family, because they wanted to make sure we were safe people and how we were able to take care of ourselves and learn just the dangers of the world in a safe environment. That includes our parents always asking about like who we're with and making sure to meet our families, our friends' families, and just meeting these people so that they can make sure we're staying safe. And so for this one, my picture is of a church. So this was one of my favorite churches that we've stayed at for a while. And this picture is from our little Christmas show that we did with the kids. And I taught all the kids a couple dances to some Christian songs, and they loved it. I know they look a little scared. It's because they weren't expecting the confetti. But they had so much fun. And this was so fun for me because I was teaching these younger generations more about the Bible and more about who we are as Christians and helping them um, get this high uncertainty avoidance part of them ready. And so, even though we were careful to prepare for the future and be these independent people, we also worked to help others. And so that ties into my third value, benevolence. And benevolence's definition from the textbook is that it's generally defined as the inclination to be kind. But for Schwartz, he specifically ties it to preserving and enhancing the welfare of those who we're close with. And so for us, we always help family. For example, when my aunt died and my uncle was struggling to pay bills and take care of my cousins, we all stepped in. We helped him pay for bills. We helped him pay for groceries. We helped him pay for my cousin's schooling and her activities she was doing so that we could help them continue to live their lives normally, even after this horrible affair. And we are also always helping other people, neighbors, friends, strangers off the street. We're helping everybody in need, whether it be us giving food to somebody who just had a baby or giving to charities or anything like that. We are constantly helping those around us because that's just how we do things. And so something we do every year is these little boxes, and we pack them up with toys and toothbrushes and just necessities, soaps and stuff, well, also fun toys. And we give them to kids around the world during Christmas so that then they get their own Christmas, because even though they don't have all this money or all of this stuff that we do, they get a small little bit of loving and happy Christmas. And so this is one of my favorite things that we do, favorite tradition that we do every single year are these little boxes. And so we may be a very tight family, but we're always willing to help other people and make sure that they are happy and healthy and safe. And I believe that each of these values are very similar in the fact that they are used to help us grow and learn throughout our childhood, and help us to become better people. But they're very different in their way that they are helping us learn about a different aspect of the world. One is helping us learn about kindness, one about being independent, and one is to help us be ready for what is to come in our lives. So these are just things that I've grown up with and things that I've done all my life. And so it's good to be able to share it with you guys and help you guys learn about things that you can do in your family or learn about your families as well.